On the Shark stream again. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Hopefully you guys joined in for Shark Talk Live and we're able to share the stream here. Let's share the stream out there and get everybody going. And if you guys like what you're seeing, again, by all means, please drop a donation. Very, very appreciative if y'all will do that. We're gonna get the stream started here. We're gonna get going. We got both players getting ready to go. They've already racked up the balls. They are ready to fire. Alrighty, let's share this out to the groups. Get everybody in on it. Very happy to have you guys in the booth with me. Kind of in the booth, because you guys are watching from home. Got 6 viewers streaming live. Alrighty. Shared to all the groups. Got a bunch of people getting ready to go. Both the players have started. Just want to give a quick shout out to all of our absolutely awesome sponsors. Mike is going to be, well, I should say Mike. They're both named Mike, but Mike Matthew is going to end up raking first in this set. Breaking from the left-hand side. Of course, Mike, the number 5 on the list, trying to maintain his spot. Makes a couple of balls on the break. The rack kind of laid up decently. I wouldn't call it the nicest layout in the world, but we got a couple people jumping in on the booth here. And
special guest here.
Super special guests.
Super special.
What is going on?
What's up?
Nice. Lucas's plate on the ground where it belongs.
Yeah.
You seen this yet?
Yeah.
I was tuning into the live stream when it started, and I heard you guys starting to talk about it.
Pretty unique.
Yeah, we're talking about the brand new
Wasn't
prototype
sure how
Predator
it worked.
rack. Who do we got in the booth there, Bobby?
We have Mr. 2-time World APA Master Champion, Larry Liscotti Memorial Champion. I can go on. Well, we'll just call him Mr. Dave Gavish.
Go ahead, scoot in so we can.
Hello, hello.
Welcome to the
scoot in so we
booth,
can get the
Dave
door fully.
Gavish.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start off first. What do you think about this interesting 5-6 match here?
You're stuck, Bobby.
Mr.
You're not any further.
Just coming in, I didn't even know these guys were playing. Looking at it, I'm thinking I'm leaning towards 2.0 on this one.
I'm leaning
2.0's
towards a
been-
guy named Mike.
Yeah, 2.0's been playing really well lately.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's feeling like he's on top of the world, and honestly, that means more than you would think in the game of pool.
Yeah, that is
the confidence level goes a long way when you're at the table. So
Yeah, he did pretty well in that A event. You know, he cashed. And A event called the Shark Invitational.
Yep.
He played it very well. He beat Ryan, and I forgot who he
you
beat
made
the
it
first
further
round,
than I
but-
did. So
Beat Pete Genovese.
Yeah,
First round.
beat Genovese, yeah. You had a great match, so we can still say.
no, I did. I played absolutely wonderful against Dell. I can't complain about that match. I mean, it was
Yeah, I think Dell's still talking about it. To be honest, he was talking about it all day.
He just did he win that event this weekend? Do you know?
I think he got second.
He did. Lucas won, or was coming third?
Oh, I don't know about that event. I
That
just
event.
know there was an event that he played not too
That was
recently.
2
where
weeks
got
ago.
second,
He
yeah.
played in an event in New York, and Lucas played also. I don't know who won, but
Yeah.
Lucas was playing. If he won, he was going to play Dell and Aussie.
Oh, looks like Mike is going for the jump cue already.
Right.
So
Dave, what do you think about that jump shot here?
What if we look-
These are TV balls now, so the colors
Okay,
have
because I'm
changed.
looking at it like he's in front of the 3-ball. Well,
Nope, that's not the
this
3-ball.
is
Are
gonna
you
mess me up.
colorblind?
This is gonna mess me up.
oh, you're colorblind, aren't
That's
you?
the 7 he's jumping over.
Yeah,
Ball
he's
in
jumping
hand.
on 7.
What do you do with ball in hand here, Mr. Gavish?
You get out.
Yeah. I'm putting it right up against the rail and just thinning the 5, coming to the short rail up top.
Yeah, this
Getting
is
straight on the 6.
This is right here. Just one.
Kind of like that.
That's it. Yep. Probably try and get closer to the rail. Yep. More on an angle there. Perfect.
Yeah, I'd say Mike's got a good chance to get out of here. I mean,
Now
What's
here
your
you don't want to leave yourself straight on the 7. You want to keep the angle. He's going a little too far, but he's fine.
Got a little,
Yeah, he's
little.
fine. He's fine.
So you're saying you want to give yourself a little more angle than that?
Just to come, straight off the rail and straight back out. To
looking on the overhead, that's
spot,
not a bad
basically.
angle at all.
Yeah, just the angle. There you go. Work nicely.
Good.
Or do you just slow roll this, or play it off one rail and play the same
Nah,
pocket?
just roll this in. Roll it in. You're straight on the 9.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Apparently,
Oh,
that
you
shows how
didn't
much
do that.
I know, I guess. But jumping back to Dell, you know, I became friends with him on Facebook from the
Yeah.
other week and whatnot. And I saw that he just had a post about, you know, he's going to be probably taking a step back from actually playing, because he's a sponsored player, and I guess he's got a lot of sponsors, but it's actually kind of working against him from what I was talking to him about. You know, people are
Yeah.
kind of overrating him in his eyes,
Mm-hmm.
to where they're not allowing him to play in certain events and this and that. So he said he's going to kind of take a step back and focus more on, you know, helping other people, like, in particular younger players that are looking for how to get sponsors and this and that. And
Which is one of the things we talked about on Shark Talk today.
Yep.
That we don't feel that the players, like, you know, yourself included. You know, Phil Davis was a fantastic player, and Lucas has been playing. He's been playing great for 4 years now,
Yeah.
and I haven't seen one group come up and offer any of you guys anything.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but it also boils down to, you know, going out there and actively seeking it too. You know, you've
Yes.
got to have the
You gotta get known.
you gotta come correct, as it were. You know, I guess that's the best way to really put it. Speaking of Dell, Dell actually made a huge post about this exact same topic. Apparently, he's actually stepped away from all but one of his sponsors.
That's what he was
Really?
just saying.
Yeah, he's like completely stepped away.
I didn't
He was
realize
just
he
saying,
I didn't realize he like
And, yeah,
stepped
he
away from
officially.
the sponsors. I just knew he was kind of stepping back from getting
Yep.
out there and really playing himself. He was kind of just gonna
Yeah.
change his focus, I guess.
Yeah, the only sponsor that I believe he kept was Tsunami.
Okay.
That was the cue maker, the one who makes the Keelwood
All right,
shafts.
let's get back to the table here real quick. You
So.
can talk in between, but
Yeah.
what's the plan here, Dave?
All right, here he looks like he's coming lowing this.
Gotta
Yeah,
watch out for that corner.
I
He's
would've-
got to watch out for that corner, Dave.
He's fine.
It's okay because
Oh.
it's a tight table, but I actually would have came top left and tried to come between the 5-6 on that one. I think
Yeah.
come on the other side of the table. 'Cause now
You
he's
have
in a
more of a
weird,
chance to
now
have an
he's
angle,
in a
right?
little bit of a weird spot. I'd rather be on this side of the two, shooting it there, shooting it where the cue ball is. Now he's gonna have to.
Yeah, we got to choose our words. You can't say here and there. You're gonna say
Yeah.
opposite
I
pocket
know.
'cause they don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sitting here pointing at the pocket like
I
everybody's
know.
gonna know where I'm pointing. but-
We're not visual right now.
Yeah.
That was Shark Talk earlier.
So now, where is the 4
So
ball?
now he has
Just
to.
need to draw the
Is that
four
the
ball.
four next
yeah,
to
the
the
pink,
9?
Yeah, the
Okay.
pink 4 ball.
See, these balls are gonna mess me all up.
Ah, you're not used to the TV
I am
set, are
not
you?
at all. Old traditional balls.
Mm-hmm. We've seen enough tournaments with them that, you know, if you know you're using them, it's kind of easy to tell. Like the tournament, the ones that get me, they're the.
I think you're just
the
gonna
Air
follow
Black.
this up. Follow
Yeah.
this up past the 9.
Yep. Just probably the side pocket he wants to get.
Oh, very
Nice
nice.
shot.
It's good.
Very nice.
Now he's gonna have to put a little something on this.
Yeah,
He's got
two
a little
rails.
bit of a tight window here.
2 rails.
He's got to worry about the 8 ball. If he comes too far, that 8 ball is gonna mess with him. Just like Timmy drew it up there. That's the perfect spot that he wants to be in.
Even if he gets too far, he can just get to the rail and just kind of bet himself on the rail there, and it doesn't hurt.
Speed wise, he hit it good, but just missed the ball.
Yeah,
I don't know if
unfortunately.
you ever heard about a commentator's curse, Dave.
Speed
You
wise,
came in and
all
picked
too many
Mike. He
times
hasn't
I
made a
have.
ball yet.
unfortunately, speed wise, that's what's killing Mike there, because he hit that perfect, and not only that, he left it perfect.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Mike Jackson, he wants to win. I mean, he was practicing the last couple days. He came down and played on table 8 just for this match. So
Yeah.
He needs
Both
to
of these
he
guys
needs to
are-
practice that shot a little bit more, because that
yeah,
one
that was a
didn't-
tough shot.
Yeah.
Exactly. and he honestly got down and 2-stroked it and didn't
Yeah.
take his time. I mean, that's the one. You just take a couple extra strokes on it. I mean,
Over
you
a
don't
7
wanna,
ball,
you don't want to
especially.
take too long and wreck your own brain, but you
That's
gotta,
one of the
you gotta
things that
settle
that's
in
one of the things
and-
that you do real well. You definitely take your time. You always have a
I
very
do, and
thoughtful
when I'm at the
game.
table, I feel like I'm always taking far too long. So usually when I'm feeling really well at the table and I'm in a rhythm, I won't be playing slow. I'll be playing quick. But when I'm out of my rhythm, I have to take every shot one at a time and really just
Takes a lot out of you a little bit.
a little bit. You gotta just work through it.
The pool is definitely a thinking's man game for sure.
Yes, it is.
That was a good shot right there.
I'm messing a little bit with the colors. I noticed that Mike's shirt is so bright.
All right, he didn't hit that as well as he could have, but
I will say, I know I've heard from a couple people outside that watch the Shark Stream. Some people are saying that they wish the colors on the outside of the table weren't so dark because
Yeah.
they want to see the people and they
Yeah,
want
the
to see
people
what else
that
is
are
going
going
on.
around.
And we
Me
don't. And we don't.
personally, I
We
don't.
don't. We
I like
don't.
to see
Yeah,
just the table,
yes.
but I know
Yeah.
that there is a
That's-
preference there. And
It's an
there's-
executive decision, I think.
Yeah.
Timmy and I made. This is about the game.
I
We're
like
trying to
it
make
like
it about
this.
the game.
I
And
like
you can
it
see,
where it's just
Michael.
the table.
You can see the players. You know.
Well, it's
and,
it's impossible to get the contrast right. You know,
Yeah.
you've got such bright lights that are on the table.
2.0 ties it up.
You know, on top of what is a very not as well lit background. The tables are all very well lit in here, but the overall ambient lighting is a little bit darker.
Yep.
So it's hard to do. It's impossible to do both, to be honest.
No, I like it like this. I think the lighting is great.
Yeah.
I like the view.
So
of the
Dave,
table.
I heard you have a big match tomorrow.
Some guy named Rob something. I don't even know who he is, but I think I gotta play him. Yeah.
You got a little history there with that guy, or you're just first time playing him, huh?
Yeah. Time or two.
Yeah.
I play Rob Pierce tomorrow. After our Masters match, Rob and I are gonna go head to head, play our list match for the number 2 spot on the line.
Yes, for a chance to take on. Hang on, where's my sign?
While you're sitting on it, unfortunately.
Yeah, Lucas.
Hope
Ah.
I hope you
Hang
don't
on,
get it.
Oh, I can't see anyway.
Nope.
Yeah.
We don't have the camera anyway.
Yeah,
no.
Lucas Werner.
Yeah. I was about to say, don't try to pull that out; it'll get all bad. I would just leave it right where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Rob obviously needs no
Introduction.
needs no introduction. He's a phenomenal player.
He is, as you are. And
And it really can. I mean, Rob and I have been playing together, been great friends for over a decade now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
When I used to start coming to Yale and Rob was working here, I came in. If Rob wasn't here, I didn't want to come to Yale because I just came down to shoot and spar with Rob all night long. And
Yep.
back in late teenage years, early 20s, you know, that's what I look forward to, coming down to Yale and just shooting with Rob all night.
Yeah.
So that might be
Letting
13 years.
Letting
Dave.
your cousin
Yeah,
Richie,
seriously,
letting your
it's-
cousin
it's-
Richie
it's-
beat up on me when I was a C player.
But no, I mean, the match tomorrow, honestly, could go 9-0 me, it could go 9-0 Rob. I mean,
You could go 9-8 between the two of you.
we
You
go
never
back
know.
and forth all the time. It's really just who's on that night, and that's it.
Well, that's the thing
We'll
about
see
two
what
top
happens.
players. You know, when it's two top players, it just is what it is. Good shot there by Mike. He's just gonna kind of leave himself a little bit of a draw there.
There we go.
You got to scoot forward.
No, we're good.
It's the only
We're
way
good.
it's gonna
Yeah,
work.
got it.
It's still not shot, but
All right.
it's all right.
It's not open anymore, is it?
Yeah, it's still open.
So here on this shot, he's gonna probably try to hold this ball with some draw and try to keep it on the right side of the 5 ball there, which is kind of tough. He could hit it
I
hard
think-
and
I
come
think
back
he's
to
gonna
play
draw-
to 5 on the side.
That's what I was
That's
thinking.
What he's gonna do.
Yeah,
There we go.
Just
Again,
got to
that's-
control the ball. I mean,
And one of the things, Dave, is especially have some of you in the booth with your talent. Not that Mike is not talented. Both these mics are really good, but you see things in a different perspective, you know. And,
Absolutely.
And that's what we appreciate. We want to see that and listen to that and say, you know, maybe I'd hit that a little different, and that you might have did. Maybe better chance of making it without going 2 rails. You know, it's personal preference. Obviously, everybody shoots a little different, but
Right. No, it's true, and I mean, even playing, I play my APA matches, and I actually just witnessed, a few minutes ago, I was watching Ashley play in her APA match on my team, and she played a safety that I never would have ever thought of, just rolling her object ball up on the other opponent's object ball. It's like something so simple, but yet it's a great shot, and just like you said, everybody has a different perspective, and
yeah.
yeah, it's just a matter of how you see
there's
it.
not necessarily a right or wrong. It's just
All right. What's he doing here? How's he getting on this 9
just
ball?
coming up and down, just one.
Just like that?
Yep.
Maybe not.
He's good. He's
Pretty
got this.
makeable, right?
He should have this without the commentator's curse.
No, this ball goes. This ball.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness! Commentators curse.
We got.
First you got Mike, and then you got Mike.
All right. There's gonna have to be a rule where as soon as they make the 8 ball, there's no words. No words are allowed to be spoken until the rack is taken out.
That's all right. I can curse him without saying a word. I'm the one in control of the score. All I got to do is
Looks
pretend.
like it's my turn to go play my APA match.
All right.
Being summoned.
APA is one of our proud sponsors, Dave.
Yes,
How about
it
that?
is. Love the APA. Going to Vegas in a couple
Rob
weeks.
Pierce just said something, and I cannot repeat on the stream.
Okay. Where's
On the bottom. So if you guys want to go to our shark stream and read the comments,
Love
I
you
can't
too,
repeat
Rob.
it.
Love you too.
You said you
All right,
were
guys,
good. You
have
said
fun.
you were good friends. Nice going.
Good luck, Mike. I hope Mike wins.
You gotta love the context of that. I hope Mike wins, but we don't know what Mike. You know, it's always nice.
All right, here we go. What are we looking at?
There we go.
All right, here we go. We got some Peter Goomas watching. What's going on? Justin, Rob Pierce, Hector, Will Alley, Andy Gow. I hope you guys watched in and checked out the first Shark Talk Live. I hope you appreciated it. Put a lot of effort into this stream here, make it happen for you guys.
Yes.
All right, we got Matthew breaking into 2-1 lead. Race to 9 list match, trying to be the number 5 spot. I think it's, what is it, 1, 2, 3? It's Lucas, Rob, Gavish, and then Ryan.
Yes.
That's the way it is. So, and Mike Matthew lost 2.0, lost to Ryan, and that's why he's playing Mike Jackson again.
Mm-hmm. So I'm surprised because that was a little bit of revenge for the Shark Stream Invitational, given the fact that 2.0 ended up beating Ryan in that match.
Oh, yes. Yes, he did.
Oh, good shot there. He's drawing the ball to get to the 2 ball, and not too bad.
A little too much. Yeah, I think he still tries to cut this in.
Yeah, there's no harm in doing that. I mean, if you miss, you don't leave yourself terrible.
Yeah, you hope you're sticking behind another ball somewhere.
Yeah, the 5 ball's up table. I mean, you just have to. The only problem is how do you hold for the 4 here? Because the 4 is the next ball going into the side.
Looks like he's put a lot of right on this ball, which he did.
Yeah, that's risky.
Yeah, because anytime you hit another ball, you never know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, so I feel like maybe Mike was just resigning himself to the fact that maybe he's not going to hold this ball and needed to just come up with something here. Now he's playing safe all day. As much as that pains him to do, because I feel like he likes to play offensively. He's just trying to get it to the rail and make it so that the 7 ball hides the 4. He hit that obscenely hard.
I think he was playing the safe. I think he was trying to play it that way. He was trying to play it with some right to get 2 rails behind the 8-9.
Yeah.
Or 6-9.
Yeah, but even that, I mean, that's a little riskier than just kind of playing it a little bit softer. I mean, again, personal preference. It's, you know, it's hard to hold on a ball anyways like that, but Mike really likes those end-to-end safeties. You know, kind of just create distance.
Yep. Yep.
We got a tough shot here. And Mike has been struggling with these draw shots. This is, I believe, the 3rd one that I've seen him shoot where he's struggled to make it. He's been hitting them thick. So if he's listening, if he's got headphones in, well, there's your hint. Hit it a little bit tougher.
And you never know what that is. That could be a couple reasons. It could be his stance. It could be, you know,
Could just be overstroking.
Yeah, it could be overthinking, overstroke. Could be not bent down enough at the table. And pool is definitely a muscle memory game. And the consistent players are in the same stance, the same stroke every single time. If you're off a little bit, try to fix it.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
All right, looks like he's playing it safe here. He's trying to stick it behind that ball.
Yeah, he's not going to get there.
Ugh, no, he hit the ball. He wasn't trying to hit it.
Nope. He might have actually been attempting to make that. I mean, you know, he hit it so soft that
it could be. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
look at this. I'm just gonna go behind the back with my little hairdo, wearing my mask, and plug it into the rail. I think that's got to be the first top 5 match I've seen where somebody go behind the back.
Really?
I think top 5.
I think that
I've never seen a top 5er just do that. It's just.
I mean, it's not a horrible shot if you know how to play it. If you're lanky like me, it works.
There's so many different ways to play that. I think.
Oh, true. Yeah. It's again. Is it the safest shot in the world? No, but it's also not a shot that you shy away from if you've played it enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, granted, I'm no pro, but
yeah, we all try that shot, mess around with your buddies, but you're trying to get here in the top 5. Well, keep yourself in the top 5.
I mean, I'm playing that ball there. I'm not in the top 5, but I'm playing that ball there like that.
Exactly.
I can hit that ball though. I mean, it's a makeable shot. It's just.
All right, that ball came out a little bit. 2.0 has a chance here to make this ball. He's gonna have a thin cut, but
natural position.
Yes, a little bit of right hand spin. Try to stay away from that 6 ball.
I don't even know if you need that. You might be able to just come right around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think it goes away.
You need a little right hand spin though. it doesn't spin to the right, it's gonna come back and hit the 9-6. Yeah, he put a lot of spin on it.
He spins everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is again just one of those. Just get to the rail. It doesn't really make a difference where you leave it here. There's not much weight.
He wants to go 2 rails here, and because you don't want to leave yourself too much of an angle, you want to be almost straight. But that was pretty good. Now we can follow or draw, get on that 7 ball.
Yeah, I think he needs to draw here in order to get correct on the ball, though.
Just like
too much draw to too many rails to do if you go follow there.
Mm-hmm.
You have the luxury of also knowing Mike's game. You've seen it enough.
And Dave Longo wants to know, Timmy, why behind the back?
Because I can play it. It's just a preference. I mean, if you know the game, it's like right-handed players playing left-handed sometimes. I would never dream of playing a shot right-handed because I can't do it. It's all about what you can do.
I gotcha. That makes sense. As we saw, Ashley, she shoots great with both hands. She's another lefty player. She shoots really good. She made 2 great shots on her match. Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
Mike Jackson
He's in trouble.
Yeah, he's very makeable shot after Mike missed the ball. It was very makeable.
Yeah, this definitely puts Mike in an easier position, and the worst thing is putting Mike in a position where he feels confident.
Yep.
You have to if you want to beat this kid, you have to put him in a position where he doesn't feel like he's the favorite. It's hard to do because he usually will tell you that he's the favorite no matter what. But
yes.
But you have
to be
to,
a little fancy there.
Yeah.
Instead of drawing it back, he decided to
But
look
that's
nice for the camera.
But that's the mentality.
Yep.
He doesn't feel threatened right now.
He's confident.
He's up 2-1. He's seeing Mike missing easy balls, and now he's going to go up there and he's going to flash it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
But it's going to help him because it's not like he can't play the ball.
All right.
He's good at what he does. It's just
So we got some sponsors going on here. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors that supports the Shark Stream and everything we do here.
of course you see everybody here listed on our page.
Yeah, we can see them right there. All great people. Some pool players. You can see most of them play on our sponsor tournament this Saturday.
Yes.
If you want to come down for that, watch it. Come down, have some, get some eats, play some pool yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready for the big tournament coming up in July.
That's right. Some of our newest sponsors that are on there. And in case Tito is watching, don't worry. I got your email. I just haven't had the opportunity to drop
We're gonna update that one.
to drop that one in there.
Yeah.
Tito wants a different picture. So does Keith Waters. So
We're gonna fix him up.
we're gonna get Michael's Deli in there as well.
So, don't forget, if you go to Michael's Deli, say you saw him on the Shark Stream, 10% off.
Yep.
He was here today practicing as well, getting ready for his match.
Yeah,
in the
they're all getting ready to go. I feel like I'm the only one who hasn't hit a ball yet. I'll do it later.
All right, Mike Jackson's got to get in gear here. He starts off trying to play a good save.
Needs a containing shot and didn't get it.
Michael can see it. I don't think he has a pocket.
He can make that. It goes in.
You're on table 8 here, Tim.
It goes in.
I bet you a nickel.
Should have went. It
Should
should have
have
went.
made a nickel.
Shoot. It should have went.
Not on table 8.
That goes. Goes all day. We're not.
All right.
Listen,
Jackson.
they're not kitty cups, but they're big
Jackson
enough.
for the kick.
Nice try.
That was a big pocket there too.
Yeah.
That 3 ball.
He hit
Or
it too.
4 ball,
Hit
whatever it is.
hit it too perfect.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
Now we're jumping.
Jump, 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 jump.
At least I think that Mike is gonna jump here. I mean, he's
It's only reached the 4-hour mark.
no, that's not why. All right, for those of you who happen to accidentally lose us on Facebook Live, my apologies. Not sure what caused us to drop off the stream, but guess what? You're back.
The other Michael.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to make sure that that sneeze didn't go over the air, so I cut the mic for a minute.
All right.
Woo.
All right, what
That
are we
was-
doing here, Timmy? We cutting this in the side or cutting it all the way in the corner?
All the way down. All the way.
All the way in the corner.
All the way down.
It's funny you say
Pockets
that.
are too
I was
tight.
giving a lesson today to Cheryl Church, and she had that particular shot, and she said, "I'm playing the side." I
No,
said,
you're
"No,
not."
Even though I would play the side because I'm a side pocket guy, I train people to do it the correct way.
Yeah.
You know, I like to play the side, and sometimes it helps me, sometimes it doesn't. But those shots, you definitely want to play the corner. And do you know why you want to play them in the corner, Tim?
Well, because the pocket's bigger.
Yes, the pocket is bigger.
The pocket is not bigger as in it's not bigger
in
than
size
the other.
wise.
Yeah, but it's bigger in terms of the angle you're coming into.
Right, because the side, because of the corners of the sides, it cuts the pocket down, so you can't.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to make into the side.
Exactly. You're going in at a 45-degree angle. It's not the same shot.
Correct.
So, alrighty. So we're getting back on. That means I got to do all of my sharing again. Make sure that you're sharing. Make sure you're sharing the stream. We are liking the stream. We're getting out there
if
for
you can
everybody
donate,
to
please donate. Our name is on there.
Yes.
And
Ooh.
Michael
tough shot
2.0 is up here.
Yep. He's going to be
See what he
going
does.
for what looks to be a pretty deep cut on the 5.
The cue ball is going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Oh, nope. He went for the bank.
A little two-way.
And very fortunate roll there. Michael looks and says, yes, I got lucky, kind of. Maybe not. Oh, he might be able to make this. Or is he trying to kick it?
He's playing it with inside. He's trying to spin around it. He made it.
Ooh, look at that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Now he got unfortunate.
Yeah.
Now he's in trouble.
Is he? Is he? Is he? Oh, these balls
I
are
lied.
tricky.
He's not in trouble.
These balls are tricky. Nice angle on this here. All right, let's see if Mike can finish this out. Let's make it a close match, guys. We want to see some action on this list match on the Shark Stream. My Facebook is not up. I hope it is up.
Oh no, because you have to change to the new stream.
Oh, really?
Like I
Okay.
said, it got popped off.
Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha.
Here we go. The 7 goes down. Number 8 coming up. Pop right in the hole. And this 9 ball to make it 3-2. It could have been 3-2 Mike Jackson, but he's
That's-
hoping to not miss a second 9 ball here.
Very nice. Andy Gauss says no jumping in the sponsor tournament. That's correct. No jumping in the 8-ball game. We're going to play regular, old school style.
Really?
Say if you want. Yeah.
Really?
You know, let's help the underdogs here. Let's help the underdogs.
I don't know how much I've ever actually jumped in a 8-ball tournament. There's really not a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
opportunity that comes along.
It's really
I mean,
not. It's not the same because the safety usually have a chance to hit another ball or play another ball safe somewhere.
Yeah. That's funny that you mentioned. It's funny that you mentioned
Timmy
that.
Nieves is watching. What's going on, Timmy? Samantha Marie, how we doing? Oscar De Leon, what's happening? Everybody out there in the world watching us on the Shark Stream. Mike Matthew up 3-2.
But
against
Mike
Mike
Jackson
Jackson.
is breaking.
He is. With the Magic Rack. And he's pretty good with the Magic Rack. I think he is pretty good. Rob Pearsall's watching. Welcome, Rob Pearsall.
Rob Pierce back in the stream from earlier.
Yep.
Good
Oh,
break.
just
Oh, the
missed it.
6 didn't go.
No.
I think that's more rare than what you actually see when you break, is a ball not falling out on the break.
All right. I know we don't have a ton of people out there watching, but can we get a feedback? What do you guys think of these colored balls? What do you think of the TV style balls?
TV set.
You can give us a thumbs up. A yes, I like. No, I don't like. Or in between. It doesn't matter. But
You
give
can
us
drop
a thought.
some likes, you can drop some loves.
Yeah, absolutely. Do some likes and loves. Let us know what you think. Because if you don't like them, we could just put the old balls back. They're still in great shape, but I don't think we're going to do that. But I would like to hear your opinion out there. You guys matter to us.
Good shot there on the 2.
Looks like Mike Jackson is, or that's 2.0 up there.
Yeah, that's Mike.
2.0 is a little upset he lost that rack. He's coming out firing.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, that was makeable. I mean, that miss was, you know, not terribly characteristic.
Keith Waters, we're going to do winter breaks, not alternate breaks. Winter breaks on the sponsor tournament. All right, let's see what he does here. He's a little close to his work, Tim. He doesn't have a...
He should be all right. I mean, you just have to, you just really have to hit this. I mean, don't let because you're hitting it soft, you don't have to let the cue ball go. The 5's already coming down table anyway, so there's no real danger here unless you hit it extremely hard like that. I'm surprised he hit it that hard. Mike's not normally one to overhit a ball when he doesn't need to, but he's got a shot, surprisingly.
Robert says 4 and 5 are kind of close color, but the original set, the 4 and the 8 were close, so either way works. Thank you. That's the kind of information that we appreciate, guys. Andy Gauss says no confusion on the 2 and the 4, but now the 6 and 8 look almost alike.
Yeah, the 6 is
Oh,
a tad
what a
dark,
shot.
which I find funny.
What a great shot. Full length of the table, only a smidge enough to see it.
6 ball is precariously hanging in the pocket.
Put some high left on this. Go 2-3 rails to get position, or bottom right. That's the key. Looks like he went the bottom right.
It's a very good shot.
Yep. See what happens here. He's got to make this ball. This is very similar to the 7 ball he missed 2 racks ago, which Mike Jackson didn't take advantage of, but it was very similar to this.
Yes.
He made this one. And very nice on the 8 ball. He can draw back, play the 9 ball in that opposite pocket, just like that.
And that's going to mean another rack for Mike if he makes this.
Roger Berry's watching. What's going on, Raj?
Good shot there.
All right, I'm going to step away for a second. Timmy, would you like something to drink?
Yes,
Water,
actually. A water
soda?
would be amazing.
Water? I'll get
Yeah,
you water.
a
Be
water
right
would
back,
be
everybody.
amazing. You know, I remember the last time I asked for a water during the
Didn't
Shark
get it.
Stream tournament.
I'll get it for you.
2 hours later. Yeah, that's all right. Alrighty, 4-2, guys. Again, just want to continue to thank our great sponsors, everybody else who has done everything that they have for the Shark Stream. We got a very, very nice gift from one of our non-sponsors, but great Connecticut Pro, Jeremy Sosi. That's the TV balls that you're seeing there. We also got another really awesome gift as well that we showed on Shark Talk Live, so you can go check that out and see exactly what that gift was. Just go back in our previous videos and find Shark Talk Live episode 1, and you'll be able to see that. Mike Matthew breaking rack number 7, looking to go up 5-2. He goes and makes the pink 4 ball. So the 4 is off the table. Everything else is laying decently. There's a bit of a tough shot on the 1, but not too bad. It's definitely nothing out of his wheelhouse. He could make this and just go two rails around. Should be relatively easy here to get where he needs to be. Uh-oh. Didn't make that one, though, and because of that, he's going to struggle. He's going to leave pretty much the same shot against Mike Jackson that he just had. Mike's going to make this one, though, and because of that, he's going to be a favorite to probably run this rack out, judging by where all the balls are. The 8's kind of in the hole. Everything else is relatively simple. He's just kind of eyeballing the 3 to make sure everything goes. And you'll be able to tell if the 3 goes just based on how Mike plays the shot. If Mike tries to like overjuice it and torque it, then you'll know the 3 didn't go. But obviously he's playing it simple, so he believes that the 3 will pass with ease, which it should. And it didn't. And because of that, Mike is going to get up to run this rack and potentially take a 3-rack lead. Alrighty, Mike getting down on the shot. Long shot here, again, just 2 rails. Let the speed go. Got to get enough to get around for the 5 there. Not too bad. This is the same thing, just kind of playing top and just coming right back out to the center of the table. That's a really good way to play that shot. I don't know if Mike may consider going 2 rails instead, but it's really kind of up to him. Well, it's entirely up to him actually, but the question is what's going to happen with there we go. Hits it with a little bit inside to avoid any potential action on the 7 or the 9. As as far as people who are colorblind, well, unfortunately, people who are colorblind probably struggle to play pool anyways in terms of seeing the colors for themselves. There's not much I know to do for the stream there. We definitely don't have a colorblind setup for the stream, but a nice easy slow roll here on the 6, and looks as though Mike is home free on this rack. Good shot there. Just comes around for the 8 ball. No threat, no worries. Ryan Rainville jumping in on the stream. Thank you so much for joining in. Very happy to have you. Good shot on the 8, but what did he do? He just kind of let that ball go. All he had to do was just get back out to the center of the table, and now he gone and made it really hard on himself.
All right, Timmy, who's your buddy? Who's your friend here?
Yeah, I think you are. Thank you very much for the water. Mucho apreciado.
How about that?
Oh, how about that, too? How about one of our lovely, very tasty, scrumptious meatball subs that Yale Dudes is providing? It's very,
Timmy's
very
been
tasty.
non-stop on this microphone for 3 hours now.
Yeah, you can hear there. You cracking open that water. Don't worry, my voice needs it.
So what happened? 2.0 got bad position on the 9 ball?
Yeah, really, really bad position.
Whoa, but he came through.
Yeah, he made it, but I'm surprised at how he played it. He rolled that ball 10 miles compared to where he needed to be.
These meatball grinders are a little messy, Timmy. You got to be careful here.
Yeah, I know.
Don't want to get him on the Shark Stream shirt.
Yes.
All right, Michael is up 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
Michael has broke the top 5, but he has not got past number 5. He's playing a lot now. We'll see what happens.
There's a big barrier there. A big barrier being the 4 guys who have been in the top 4 for a considerable amount of time. It's been quite some time since we've seen the top 4 change.
Mm-hmm. So that was a really good break by Michael.
Mm-hmm.
So Timmy, I have an idea. I have a lot of ideas, but here you go.
What's your idea?
If any of you people out there listening, I'm thinking about doing a mix-up tournament. So if you're on the list, you can get not off the list. I'm trying to make sure the correct way to word this.
You can, if you are on the list, you could potentially jump multiple spots.
Yes.
We should bear in mind that this tournament is 100% optional for anybody who's on the list.
Right. So if you're not on the list, if you're not in the tournament, you cannot lose your spot. And you cannot go higher or lower. But somebody can pass you, but somebody else will go below you. So you won't lose your spot.
You will stay where you are.
So say the scenario. We have 10 people on the list. And all the even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, decide to play in a tournament.
Yep.
Whoever comes in first will get the 2 spot. Whoever comes in second will get the 4 spot. So technically, you can be the number 10 and win and be the number 2.
Yeah.
And we'll also put money involved to make it enticing for the people to play. So, listers, let me know what you think. It would be on a Saturday. It would be a round robin, either race to 2 or race to 3. You would play everybody, and you can potentially jump 10, 20, 30 spots. You can also potentially lose 10, 20, or 30 spots. But as Timmy said, what'd you say? It was totally
optional. And that's the key. I don't expect to see the number 1 through the number 5 going for it. What I do expect to see is guys in the mid-30s and mid-20s and mid-40s and mid-60s, people like that. Those are the people who I think are going to be wanting to join in because, there's some people that got in very, very low on the list. Also, you could potentially open it up to brand new players, expand the list that way and make it so, you you could end up getting even further down the list. But
All right,
it would
listeners,
definitely be.
let me know what you think.
It would definitely be a great tournament, a great potential tournament to jump in. You know, there are pros and cons to adding, you know, new players in on it too, because you might get some players to say, well, you know, this guy was never on the list before, and now he's just kind of looking for his chance to get in. I might be one of those guys. No, I don't know if I'd do that. I don't know if I'd want to be that mean, but
But like I said, you
good
would
shot
not.
for my mic there.
You would not. The people on the list will not be shaken at all, except who they might have to play.
Yeah, but you're gonna play everybody, so I mean, as long as you play well.
Oh,
What was that all about there, Mike?
Standing on the table with disgust.
Talk about something that'll make you a little bit sick. That haunts Mike's dreams. Shots like that.
Would the top 4 be able to play? Might as well give them the money. I think that they are able to play, and I think people would still play because to give them the chance. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, what could go
What a
wrong?
miss.
You know, if the number 4 and the number 8 play, okay, you beat the guy in number 4 and he keeps his spot, you might still get ahead of the guy in number 8.
Right, and then you can also win money because you'll probably play the top 3 or 4 places. So it's still get money. But I honestly don't think the top 4 would play because it's not worth it for them, I don't think.
Yeah,
Because you have to play.
they have everything to lose
Yeah.
for the money, you know.
You know how many challenge matches too many people had where they asked people to play? Nobody's accepting challenge matches. Nobody wants to give up their spot.
No, you know, I mean,
it's
unless
hard to
you're-
get on this list at Yale Billiards. It's
Exactly.
definitely hard
You
to get
gotta,
in the top
listen,
10.
you got to put up some coin. If you want a real challenge match, you got to make it enticing. You know, the list is getting bigger every single day, and that means guys in the top spot, if their spot's worth more.
Yes, correct.
You know, if you put up the right number, somebody will challenge this spot. Michael, that's 2 misses in a row.
2 nice leaves in a row. No, not really. The last leave, the other Michael just didn't really have it.
Yeah, this is maybe a little bit of pressure setting it. Mike's gonna go for this. Mike Jackson's gonna go for that shot. Oh, he just plays the safe.
That's a good save there too.
Yep. Funnily enough, this is a harder shot. This is the shot Mike will make. You know. Let's see here. Does he make it? Yep, like I said, that's the harder shot. It's the one he'll make. So there you go. Mike Matthew up 6-2.
Looking strong, Mr. 2.0.
Yes, he is.
Maybe we'll get him in the booth after this match talk for a quick minute.
Quite possibly.
Or maybe not.
I have noticed that when Mike breaks, he likes to put that 2 ball up front.
Oh, okay.
I've been seeing that a lot. Just a random observation. Everybody has their preferred way they like to rack. Goes, makes a ball. Notice the 1-2 sitting right down there at the bottom. Nice controlled break. Cue ball square in the middle of the table.
Technical perfect break almost.
Michael just played this with a little bit of draw to avoid the 2. Just kind of go right there.
Just like
There you
that.
go. Yep.
Just the way you drew it up. Getting a little more stroke on this one though.
Should be okay though, even if he just plays center ball and just comes out to the center again. I mean, you know, right to here.
Yep.
You know, you just come off and just.
I think he draws a lot though. I don't think he plays there for that tough of a shot.
Yeah.
I could be wrong here. I think so.
I mean, yeah, you should. If you want to get absolutely dead perfect on it, then you're going to draw some. But
there
it's
you
still
go.
coming out to pretty much the same.
Yep.
Out,
Same angle.
you know, angle out there.
Yep.
Just you're a little closer.
I think this is the shot of the rack right here. If he makes this, he's going to get perfect position.
He'll play this
And
with
everything else is
inside.
simple. Yep, that was perfect.
Yeah, he likes to make that shot a little bit tougher sometimes. You know, he's so prone to wanting to play the shot maybe just a little tougher than he needs to.
All right, so he needs to leave a little angle on his 6 ball to get on a 7. after he makes the 5. And so he's going to follow this up a little bit, not too much. You don't want to be too close to the rail, and you don't want to be straight. Just like that. Come across this with some center, maybe a little bit of low. And again, he does not want to be straight on the 7 ball. He needs to leave himself an angle on that 7 to get back on the 8. Just like, not like that. See, he's a little straight. Now he's got an angle the other way.
This shot's okay though. This shot's okay. The 8 ball has 4 pockets. I mean, there's no place that it can't go no matter what way he wants to go. He wants to play draw, he just plays it in the side. If he wants to come up top, then he's got the shot in the other corner, in this corner down here.
But I'm just telling
No.
the audience, I don't think
So,
that's
yeah.
where he wanted to be. He was
No.
trying to set it up.
No, he
You have
probably
a
wants to
plan.
make
You
his
have a
life little
plan when
easier.
you're trying to run. Sometimes you got to adjust, but
You know, in this case though, just take your medicine. I mean, you're gonna make it. Just
yeah,
get
just
back
drop
out a
back
little
here.
bit.
Absolutely,
You know,
that's
you
good.
either go
That's
right
good
here,
pull right there, Timmy.
or
I like
just,
to see that in you. That's a really good smart pull. Instead of trying to draw that off the long rail or
Yeah,
the short
he's-
rail.
Yeah, he punched that a lot, and this is almost
that's why
gonna
you got
punish
to be
him.
careful. And that's why you should have did what you said.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no reason to do that.
he tried to manufacture a shot, and
Yep.
you know, there's so many shots out there for his skill. He can make virtually any ball on the table. So why he plays it a little tougher there is kind of lost on me.
And just pay the ultimate price. All right, so we got some basketball. The Bucks.
Ooh, got to be careful.
You can say scores, can't you?
Is the game over?
No, you can't say a score.
Don't say it yet.
Really?
Yeah, don't say it yet.
I didn't know that.
Blackouts, things like that.
Yeah, but I thought it was just for video.
That's true. What's the score?
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. The Bucks are up by 16 to the Nets. So the Nets don't have Kyrie. They don't have Harden. They have Kevin Durant, and he is not doing anything.
You want to talk about a
Wow.
you want to I saw a great Facebook post the other day. It was a tweet, but it was on Facebook. It said breaking news: Kevin Durant. It was right after the Kyrie Irving injury. It said breaking news: Kevin Durant has been traded to the Milwaukee Bucks, becoming the first NBA player to be
Hey.
traded mid-playoff game.
It's funny you say that to me because they were saying today, and I was watching one of the talk shows before I got out of bed, and they were saying that he is going to be the butt of so many jokes if they don't win a championship. After leaving
Oh yeah,
the Golden State Warriors, who are still in tune to win a championship, you know, and obviously he left the Oklahoma City to go chase a championship. Now he leaves.
it's hilarious that he
It's
left
unreal.
a championship team who had one injured player.
No, I think they had two.
Well-
He was injured, and the other guy was
Steph was injured, but
no.
you know.
What's his name was injured. So was
Yeah, the other Splash brother, Chris.
Oh, this is my fault. I just said Harden is playing tonight. I didn't
Oh.
know that,
Oh, you
and they're
see?
still down by 16.
Well, hey, are they in Milwaukee?
No, they're in Brooklyn.
Oh, that's brutal.
I know. I can't. And Harden, I like. He's one of my favorite players.
We got a scratch here on the break. by
wide
the way.
open. No, this is a one ball tied up. One thing I do want to say, Timmy,
One ball is good.
I want to give a shout out. I know I didn't say it during Shark Talk Live, but shout out to Barstool Barstool Sports Radio and talk show. They came out with that grant. They helped my business. They helped two other local businesses in Wallingford.
Yeah.
They did a fantastic job, and we really appreciate them. They're doing a lot of stuff for hardworking businesses.
Yeah.
And, should have said that to them, but
Yeah, this
if
was
you're out there, Barstool, Dave Portnoy, give me that call. Was a lifesaver. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, during the height of COVID-19, I've you know, that was actually a really good point that we missed on that too.
Yeah.
So, you know, during the height of COVID-19, you know, this could have been the end of all of this before it even began.
Correct.
You know, it's good that COVID didn't. It's good that we were able to weather the COVID storm. You
Yep.
specifically were able
Yep.
to weather the storm.
Yeah, it wasn't without its trials and tribulations, and it still is. I mean, here I am, you know, working with you, still running the business. We're working our asses and butts off. Sorry, we're trying to make things happen. So
It's all right. You can get away with that one. That's not a bad
I know
one.
it's not bad. And my boy Vinny says, yeah, Klay Thompson was hurt. So Klay
Yeah,
Thompson was
Klay
hurt.
Thompson.
Kevin Durant was hurt, and then Steph got hurt. So there was a lot of. But Steph Curry's still a beast.
Still,
you know?
so, you know that team. they would have had all the money in the world to keep those guys.
Yeah.
That team could have been a championship quality for.
If LeBron doesn't make that block, they pretty much own them.
Yeah.
You know, that
for
was
the,
a great
for the
block.
rest of time.
Yeah, that was a fantastic block. And Kyrie and him both scored 40 that game, which is unheard of
Yeah.
for two players to score 40. Nice shot
Wow,
by
what
2.0.
a good shot there.
He was trying to get position to make that ball, but it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough for Mike to find a shot here because there really isn't much of one. You know, the two rails not on offer unless you hit it with spin. You're gonna go one rail, but all right, you make one rail. What do you do? What do you do with the two ball? The cue ball's not gonna hide. It's leaving the two ball. Huge pocket on the bottom corner there.
Oh, wait in the pocket.
We just give away ball.
Um,
And this could turn into a potential 3 foul.
It absolutely has.
I mean, where the two ball is, that's a lockup safe right there. I see 2 rails. 1, 2. Send the cue ball like that. Leave it right on the 6. You're not getting out of that. That's jail.
Speaking of basketball, let's go back to basketball for a quick minute. Do you remember the video that I shared with the guy fighting, the Denver guy?
The Suns.
Suns in 4.
Yeah, Suns in 4. Yeah.
He was on the Portnoy show today.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. And they're selling shirts that say Suns in 4, and he's getting half of the profit.
Oh, that's brutal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Like that's no way. You
So,
got to be kidding me.
We got to give you some news, guys. So
That's nuts.
There's a video of this guy in. Oh.
Yeah, Mike's mad. Oh, did he
did
give away the
3 foul him.
rack? Was that a 3 foul?
It had to be.
Wow. That's brutal.
So what happened was, there was they were in I think Phoenix or they could have been Denver, but this guy was arguing with the guy.
Yeah.
And he tried to take a sucker punch. He missed. He grabbed him and he almost knocked him out. And then he punched the other guy.
Broke his nose.
Then he punched the other guy.
Yeah.
And then the camera was on him and he said, put his hands up, 4 fingers, said, Suns in 4. Now he's on the Portnoy show, making money selling shirts. I have a feeling there's going to be a lawsuit somewhere, though.
Oh, there's going to be a monstrous one.
Something is.
I mean, okay, listen. You know something? That's...
Timmy, Suns in 4.
I'm sorry. I've never been a fan. Like, don't get me wrong. The guy never should have took a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Never should have did it. But judging by where the video was, they were already arguing and pushing each other around to begin
He
with.
did say that. He said they were already arguing beforehand.
It makes no difference. It makes no difference who started it. You know, it's a fight that never should have happened. They both got thrown out. But I just can't. I personally can't condone rewarding bad behavior, regardless of what the behavior was, whether it was justified or not.
Is it bad behavior if you're defending yourself?
Well, yes and no. You know, I mean, you've always told me best that your actions can be your actions and your opinions can be demonstrated with words, not fists. So
Absolutely. And again, I'm not condoning what he did.
No.
And I shared the video because I just thought it was ironic when somebody takes a swing at him and then he gets his butt beat.
Yeah.
So that was just ironic.
to be fair, the guy that did get the guy did get rocked.
He did, but he threw the first punch. They were both arguing, you know. And I'm always one to feel that, you know, like you said, is you try to settle yourself with words and calm down, be the letterhead. But once one person turns physical, at that point, you really don't have much of a choice. You know, he's going to sit there, and then if he doesn't hit him back, now the guy thinks he's not a good player.
Oh boy,
nice big old shot.
I don't know if the result should turn into a shirt deal.
Oh yeah, Well,
I don't know how that works.
Listen, I'm on Dave Portnoy's side. I'm sorry. He came through for me. He's the man. So.
I'm not. Hey, listen, it has nothing to do with what Barstool's doing. I just, I find it funny.
But I need you to Google that story later and find out that
that's a ridiculous.
He's actually
story.
making money, which is unreal.
That's a ridiculous story.
Back to the game. That was a great shot by Mike Jackson. Like I said, it was makeable.
Mm-hmm.
He left himself not a very good shot here, though. I think he was trying to draw that a little bit more.
I actually, to be honest, Do you think he goes for it here? He's down 7-3. I think he's going to play this conservatively.
I don't think. But it told me that though, so it's pretty.
You never know what you'll find. You never know what you'll find in Shark Talk Live.
That's right.
So you definitely want to go back and see the earlier video and watch that. It
Timmy's
was
flinch.
definitely a lot of fun. It did. It freaked me out.
It
not
did.
gonna lie.
No, it did. Yeah, it did. I saw your reaction, which is the action I was wanting from
Needs
the
to hit
audience.
this. Needs to hit this inside.
Yeah, a lot of inside. And Table E says no, thank
Oh
you.
my goodness.
Oh, he wants to throw the ball. He did not, which is nice. I appreciate that.
Good job,
equipment.
Mike. They're brand new.
this game is very frustrating, as everybody knows. I'm walking around. I was getting Timmy's. Yes, I was getting Timmy a meatball sub in the water, and as I
Very
was
nice
doing
of
that, I saw people actually missing shots, and they're so animated. You know, APA, you're getting frustrated. You miss a shot, or you're playing a ball, a sneak by the pocket, it just hits the ball, and it's really, really a frustrating game. It's amazing that how frustrating it is. So many people enjoy it, isn't it? It's like golf. You know, it's so frustrating. 2.0 with the 8-3 lead. No jinx there.
It's the only time that you're willingly able to torture yourself in public.
It's so true. It's so true.
You know, but of course, I remember, I forget what movie it was. There was a movie out there. It's a very not well known pool movie. It's not even entirely about pool, but it did have a good segment.
Turn
of
Me a
pool
River?
in it. Maybe. Maybe that's the movie.
Phil Davis is watching. Hey, Phil. Hey, Joanne. Ashley, Nicole. What's going on? Give a shout out to Ashley Nicole. She played on, what's it called, the Lion's Den? And I believe she's trying to get on that list also. She's on our list, and she's trying to play in it. This girl is a go-getter, man. She wants to play. And I'm really looking forward to her. Big things coming from her. Michael is breaking like a beast. Unfortunately, he's not going to get a roll here, but
He's got a shot.
he might be all right.
Yeah,
But
he's fine.
he's breaking really well.
Yep, balls are falling. I mean, it helps to have the speed of the rack down. You know, it's not just about where you place it on the magic rack. It's also about how hard you hit it too, because hitting it too hard will make the ball come out a little bit too far on the top rail, and hitting it too soft will actually make it miss on the short rail.
That's a great talk right there. That's one of the things I was actually working with Ashley on.
Yeah.
On our last lesson on the breaks. She was breaking almost too hard, which is great for a girl player, a female player. Not to take nothing from them, but you know they usually don't break too hard. Her break is fantastic.
Yeah, you have to
take a little bit off.
You have to be able to dial it into what you're capable of doing, and you have to dial it into, you know, how hard you're capable of speeding, how hard you're capable of hitting it with control. I mean.
Oh, nice hit there by Michael.
It went too.
Yeah.
So Mike Jackson is going to continue to shoot here after that great shot. Oops, dropped my water. Getting old. That one actually hurt to bend. But that shot, you know, when you hit the brake, you know, I'm guilty of it more than anybody. I mean, I've had to spend the last year kind of learning the intricacies of the brake, and I'll tell you, I still have a lot to learn. But you know, I used to be one of the guys, you know, who's just, oh my goodness, Mike.
Mike's ready to break his stick.
Yeah,
He's
don't
so
do that.
frustrated.
It's too nice of a Drexler. But
you can see both these players want to win here, Tim.
Of course, you know, and Mike doesn't want to, you know, end up going down 9-3 because of silly misses.
I've been on the other end. You know, I haven't been playing that well. Everybody knows, and I feel his frustration. You know. Gotta keep shooting, man. Keep stroking. Try to keep yourself calm.
3 balls away. This one's almost froze to the rail, so it's actually not as hard of a shot as it looks. You know, you just spin this ball in with inside and should be able to get whatever position is needed here.
Yep.
Wow, Mike hit that with a lot of spin. He was able to hit that 2 rails and still have enough spin to come off right in the second.
He's gonna go some bottom left here and put the 9 ball in the same pocket.
Yeah.
It's a shot you want to make almost center pocket.
Yeah, it's hard for him to not to get out there with that natural angle. And this is going to be the last 9 ball. It looks like he fires it in at about Mach 3. All right, Mike Matthew wins 9-3 there. And again, a big thank you to all of our great sponsors who are on the Shark Stream. Of course, the Enthusiast Shine, Michael's Deli. We got a brand new picture coming in for them. Man Cave Memories and Sean Dixon.
New memory from new picture from that.
Yeah, K Morgan, commercial painting contractors. Nick Marino, billiard sales and services. Andy Yao, Sigmaware, Harriman Real Estate, Wayne Harriman, Mark Kalungian and Pool Table Magic,
Who's
who was
here
here
today?
practicing.
Yeah, no, he's
Brandon-
made a list match. He's
Brandon
moving up the
Jacoby.
list.
Oh, yes. Brandon Jacoby of Jacoby Custom Cues. Their Connecticut dealer, Bart Ravesi. Tito Montalvo and Modern Barbershop. Johnny Ortiz and Agency One Group Insurance. Yale Billiards. Bobby Hilton, right next to us. The Connecticut APA and Bruce Bartholet. JJ Fishbein Insurance. Joe Marassi and Master Billiards. Mark Anthony Home Improvement and Mark Manillo. And of course, the New England 9-Ball Series and Mark Dion. So,
Thank you all for that sponsorship. Appreciate it.
we have a new sponsor coming up. We'll be on there. I got a couple of pictures to change, so the next time you see the stream, it'll be just a little bit
Wanna
different.
Click on the Lucas real quick to remind these
Yes,
guys about the
I
big
should
match.
let you know about that, shouldn't
This
I?
big
How about this match coming
in
up?
2 weeks.
I do need to change the whole champion versus pro thing, race to 20. It's a race to 19.
Yep.
They decided that they like odd numbers. So because they like odd numbers, that's what they're going to go to. They're going to
Odd
go a
balls
race
for
to
odd
19.
numbers. I'm really looking forward to that. Really, really am.
So 9-ball, race to 19. The Shark Stream champ versus Mike DeShane. Fireball Mike DeShane.
Big head.
Coming in.
Shit.
It's not nice. Don't call him bad. It's not nice.
I didn't name him that.
He's a nice. He's a nice man.
He is a nice guy.
We were funny story about that. We were at Snookers and he was of course there watching the pre-match on the Ocean State, Suad Kinterovic versus Rafael DeBreo, and a lot of the time he was actually spent hanging over with Dave Longo and I was playing Adam Blair on table 5. If you've ever been to Snookers, you know the layout. It was in the Hall of Fame room, and he was just going there, and while we were playing, we were kind of being quiet, trying to be respectful to Adam, but he's just, he just sat there and kind of had a conversation. He's
a
fun
good
to
dude.
talk to.
He's a good dude.
He's got a lot of stories, a lot of things to talk about, and even what he's doing now is a lot of fun as well. So, thank you guys so much for joining in on the Shark Stream. We're going to be heading out. For Bobby Hilton, I'm Tim.